When you cross the age of 60, the world can sometimes whisper that slowing down is the only path forward. People tell you that weakness, stiffness, and fatigue are just a part of aging, that muscles fade and energy disappears like it's all out of your hands. But I'm here to share a different truth, a truth I learned from the wise traditions of Japan, a truth that brought my strength back when I thought it was gone forever. These 3 ancient Japanese moves reminded me that age isn't a barrier to strength. It's simply a different stage of life where our movement must become wiser, more intentional, more connected to our body and spirit. Strength doesn't simply fade with age, even though many people believe it does. What really happens is that our muscles become quieter when we stop asking them to support us the way they used to. They rest, they wait, and sometimes they stiffen, but they never lose their ability to come back to life when we give them the right kind of attention. Growing older doesn't mean our strength is gone. It means we get to learn how to bring it back with more wisdom and care. That's the empowering truth that so many people discover only after they begin moving again. Muscles have memory. The body remembers what it's like to feel capable, to rise from a chair confidently, to climb stairs with ease, to carry groceries without hesitation. All it takes is a gentle invitation for that memory to awaken again. Instead of pushing ourselves aggressively like we might have in our younger years, we choose movements that are aligned with how the body wants to function now. When we move with intention, when we stand tall and focus on balance, when we engage our core and encourage blood to flow into areas that feel stiff, the spark of strength begins to return. What makes this so beautiful is that strength in our 60s, 70s, and beyond isn't measured by how much weight we can lift or how fast we can move. It's measured by how confidently we live in our bodies. Strength is the ability to get up from the couch without struggling. Strength is feeling secure when walking across a room. Strength is bending to pick something up and knowing you can rise again without pain. And each of those achievements begins with tiny movements that gradually rebuild the muscles that support everyday life. The body, even at an advanced age, is designed not just to survive, but to adapt and grow stronger whenever it is given the chance. When we age, the world often tries to convince us that weakness is inevitable, that losing physical ability is simply the price of time. That belief can be one of the biggest barriers to staying strong. But when we reject that old idea and start moving, even just a few minutes a day, we rediscover our strength in small victories. One week, it might be finding better balance while standing. The next week, it might be feeling less fear of falling. Then, without even noticing when it happened, we begin trusting our bodies again. The confidence that follows is its own kind of strength, because a strong mind inspires a strong body. This awakening of strength is not about turning back the clock. It's about stepping into a new version of resilience that comes only from living a long and full life. It's strength with patience, strength with intention, strength with gratitude for everything the body has carried us through so far. The amazing reality is that your muscles are ready at any moment to come alive again, no matter how long they've been quiet. The body wants to move. It wants to feel powerful. It wants to keep you active, independent, and enjoying life. All you have to do is say yes to that process and allow your own strength to rise from within. Ancient Japanese movements have a special kind of magic that doesn't rely on force or strain, but on harmony between the body and mind. For centuries, Japanese elders have used gentle, mindful exercises to maintain balance, strength, and flexibility far into their later years. These aren't complicated routines that require machines or athletic ability. They are slow, controlled, motions that wake up every part of the body gradually, encouraging muscles to support the skeleton the way they were designed to. What makes these movements so effective is their focus on posture, breath, and fluid transitions. When you move with awareness, the muscles that have been ignored for years begin to reactivate. Those tiny stabilizing muscles in the feet, legs, and core come back to life, allowing you to stand taller, walk more confidently, and prevent the kinds of falls and injuries that can limit independence as we grow older. One of the powerful truths behind these ancient Japanese practices is that they respect the body instead of fighting against it. Instead of quick, jerky motions that strain the joints, these movements flow like water and encourage smooth coordination. The joints get lubricated, the spine lengthens, and the hips regain their natural mobility. Many older adults don't realize how much strength is lost simply because certain muscles stop being used. These exercises ensure that everything wakes up gently, working together as a unified system instead of separate pieces. You start to feel grounded again, like your body knows exactly where it belongs in space. Balance improves naturally, and with that improvement comes a new spark of independence. Suddenly, everyday tasks feel easier, because the body is learning again how to fully support itself. Another unique benefit of these ancient movements is how they encourage relaxation, even while building strength. Stress often settles into the yaw, shoulders, neck, and back, creating tension that restricts movement and drains energy. Japanese elders move slowly, coordinating breath with motion to release tension from the body. This strengthens the muscles while calming the mind, which is essential because strength isn't only physical. When the mind feels supported and centered, the body responds with confidence and enthusiasm. A calm nervous system helps improve reaction time, stability, and overall physical performance far better than any high-intensity workout ever could. And because these exercises are accessible for nearly everyone, it becomes easier to stay consistent. 5 minutes a day can lead to noticeable improvement in how the body feels and performs. These moves become a kind of ritual that signals to your body each morning, we're awake, we're ready, and we're staying strong. The Japanese. Elders who practice them don't do it out of obligation, but out of appreciation for the life still ahead of them. They know movement is a gift, and they treat each motion like nourishment for their longevity and vitality. The beauty of these simple Japanese movements is that they allow the body, at any age, to rebuild strength from the inside out. They don't rush results, they build a foundation. They restore confidence, they encourage energy to return gradually, creating a future where mobility, independence, and strength remain long past the point where others feel like slowing down. Moving with intention keeps the spirit of youth alive, not by chasing the past, but by embracing what the body is still capable of right now. Small daily habits might feel ordinary in the moment, but they are quietly shaping the future of our strength and independence. When we choose to move even a little each day, we are sending a message to the body that it still has a purpose. At an older age, consistency matters more than intensity. You don't need to work out for hours or exhaust yourself to see results. You just need practices that support your muscles, nourish your bones, and keep your joints awake. The Japanese approach to longevity teaches that even small efforts can accumulate into powerful transformations over time. Each stretch, each mindful movement, each nutritious meal becomes a brick in the foundation of lifelong strength. The progress may start so gently that you hardly notice it happening, but then one day you realize you're standing up faster, walking longer, and carrying more than you thought you could. Healthy daily choices build both body and confidence. When you start the morning with a simple routine, your day naturally feels more energized. Choosing whole foods, hydrating well, and giving your body the nutrients it needs helps muscles rebuild and cells renew. Eating meals filled with colour, leafy greens, bright vegetables, fresh fruits, good proteins, gives your body a message of care and respect. And that care pays you back with more energy and better recovery. Proper rest and deep sleep are part of this too. When you allow stress to settle, when you breathe deeply and let your mind unwind, your body repairs itself more efficiently. Strength isn't only what others can see in your muscles, it's also the inner vitality that keeps your heart beating strong and your mind focused and happy. Even small lifestyle changes can bring big rewards. Taking short walks, doing a few minutes of gentle exercise, laughing with friends, stepping outside to feel sunlight on your skin. All of these send positive signals throughout the body. Movement increases circulation, delivers oxygen to the muscles, and keeps the joints nourished. Each day that you choose to stay active, you are reminding your muscles that they are still needed, still valuable, still capable of growth. And every time you follow through, you build a stronger belief in yourself. Strength grows in the body and in your mindset at the same time, and one supports the other in a beautiful cycle. What's incredibly empowering is that it's never too late to start. You can begin on a random afternoon or first thing tomorrow morning. Tiny habits are forgiving. They don't care where you're starting from. They simply reward your effort. A few daily movements may seem small, but they lead to the ability to move without fear, without hesitation, without feeling like your age is holding you back. You begin to notice more freedom in your steps, more stability under your feet, and more joy in the way your body responds. You feel more involved in life, more present, more capable of doing the things that matter to you. Consistency builds trust between you and your body. It allows you to age with strength instead of resistance, with curiosity instead of worry. Small daily habits are like planting seeds. You may not see the garden immediately, but every day you water it, sunlight reaches it, and something incredible takes shape beneath the surface. And with time, those little choices blossom into a life where strength remains a loyal companion well into the years ahead.